dad here were born here, and they're buried not far away. So this one is for my mum. It's called Baba Jane's Mother. To remember her, a piece of good furniture, matured oak, giving that subtle smile to the bits of tittle-tattle that make their way into her easy ear. To think of her, the world spinning, her shoulders heaving heavy with its time, that knock of absent thought, to think what could have been. To look at her, a tatty unseen shadow, ragged at the edges, that air of passing, that lived-in feeling, loved by all, and then forgotten for those better distant dreams. To know her, a woman of the infinite, a guru of the world, that way of being. Take it off the mic, sorry musicians. This one's, I've written this one recently, and it's kind of my manifesto about why I do what I do. This is poetry, so please give me some time. Let the words flow, glow like raindrops from the sky. Let your ears rest here on the side. Let the silence lie. And then explode into an infusion, a multicoloured worldview of verbs and sounds where consonants run riot with passionate debate. This is where the truth lies, deep inside a heartbeat, but it's easy to forget that we've been jamming on the streets for millennia. On the corners of Shakespeare's time, they used to like to rap and rhyme, throw words like pots make meanings collide. Because these words are free. Poetry is like the air we breathe. It's our inheritance, the blood that runs in our veins, our lost mother's tongue, which was never written down, but bloomed into 1,000 nations. The Greeks made it theatre and the beats went on the road. It's a debt owed to the bards of long ago. But still we wrap it up in terms of good and bad, take it from our lips, tie it down flat, mystified by codes of genius. Hey mate, call it what you like, but this is my right to speak, and I'm fighting back from that straight and narrow. This is a revolution of the heart where everybody has a chance. I'm with Burns and McGonagall. I'm a poet rebel dancing up a storm, and I've slept and dreamed on the streets of Alphabet City where the last poets roamed. And in the words of Heron, this revolution will not be televised, because it's a vital spark deep inside from Rumi to Tupac. These are seeds of thoughts growing into wild gardens, a confab, a diversity of voices that slip from tongue, teeth and lips, let rip after ripened. This is the light that keeps it real, the babble of the brook and the rhythms of the ocean. This is poetry. The intonation of the beat and silence in an ever-changing world of what can never be said and never be told, and I can't tell no lies. Just like Blake or Byron, there's revolution on my mind. As I sleep with Pablo's dreams, sweet beneath my pillow. This is poetry. As I dance in free verse of pictish fire spirit of love. So please give me some time. Let the words flow, glow like raindrops from the sky. Let your ears rest here on this side. Let the silence lie. And then explode. Yeah, I like that one too. Anyway, I did that recently in Holland with all these young guys, and I was sitting there, I didn't understand the word. I was in The Hague, and I was around this bonfire. I'd been stuck out in the middle of this surfer's place, honestly, it was weird, in a hut. And I met these guys, and they eventually said something to me, and then I had to confess to them I was a poet. So everything out, yeah, I had to confess I was a poet, couldn't understand the word. Anyway, this one's, it's basically digital generation. Is everyone born after 1986? Hands up if you were born after 1986. Yes, I knew I had some of you in the house. Yeah, so this one's for you. It's a digital generation, born and bred and World Wide Web, fed from powerful hypertext, Bluetooth and microchips. Forget your caffeine nicotine fix, you're gluttons for all those buttons and instant access, and now you're finding fame on MySpace. It's a digital revolution gone global, mobile, bedrooms filled to the brim with electronic gurus, Buddhas and wacky whiz kids. DVDs and 28-inch plasma screens, Xbox, iPods and PlayStations, but I'm still waiting for Star Trek's next generation. It's a digital tsunami speeding down the superhighway at 24/7 cyber race with electronic footprints, no ink stains or paper cuts, just thousands of twitching fingers and thumbs to send the text to stay in touch to a mate. 2 feet in front. It's a digital evolution gone crazy. Eyes glued to MSN or eBay, top up queens and gadget kings, digital cash on the tick with higher purchase. Now love found on Facebook, so friends reunited, and even everything's on plastic. Yes, it's a Google.com generation with high-tech resolution, but just in case there's a virus in the mainframe, oh, big brother, watch. Utilize the digits in your head. Don't swallow everything you're fed. And be love and click the switch and pull the plug. Because I'm not sure we'd survive a power cut. Okay. I think this is going to be my last one. Yeah, right, this is my last one. This one is a place that totally exists. Yeah, it's not my imagination. Everything in this poem is absolutely true. And I'm going to have a drink before I started, because it's in the frame of the poem. So this one is my home is where my heart is. It's time. It's time. And the last shots of tequila slammer and the grizzly girl, she shouts last orders. But your funky feet still need the tap-tap of another beat, 'cause this night ain't over till the fat lady sings and rings. You drop from the hole right down to your toes. Where do you go as you cast around for the next sound? A casual stranger strangely whispers words on the street. Just follow the beat to where all roads lead. Down by New Street, hear the drum, the roll, the click-clatter of 100 feet tossed and restless on the streets. All keen to be dancing divas till dusk to dawn, to squeeze the last drop from the Sandman's eyes. Let down their hair, all those woes and cares stand in line between the shoves and the push and the brags and the blaggers who don't want to pay. Or the giggling girls who miss the bus and want to find a place to stay, to play their games of love with the fools who think they're gods but can't drink a skinful. As all the tunes tumble down the piston stairs, tease your thirsting ears, make your body want to pop, make your heart want to stop. Well, at the top, a bouncer king gives the nod as a glittering girl with pearly teeth gives a broad and dirty laugh and takes your cash and says, welcome, welcome. Mix and mingle. Feel the tingle of a world at your fingertips. From the strange to the familiar, the toss to the brothers, the fats and the thins, have strange conversations with the geeks or the insane, or the guy next door who's never been before. Rub shoulders with the rich and famous, meet ball bouncing women who don't come nor leave with no one, 'cause her date's with the dance floor. Let this kaleidoscopic worldview rise up to meet and greet you. Let loose the master bakers, call in those Pied Pipers, stir in the milk of human kindness and add some sparkle and sprinkle with raging dance floor queens and fiddling fiends to spin the world again. There's a flock of seagulls outside breaking in just to hear messenger sound system. Captain Shifty, Shugle Nifty, then back for a headspin. See its wildness run, hear the walrus rhythms of the bass and drum, jump to the hip, the hop, the boogie, a rakataka, hot sticky salsa tossed with afro beats, like jazz and jams and unsigned bands to slam poetry. There ain't no part-timers in this midsummer night of love and madness. The straight-laced are running with the beasties and all the walls are covered with others and strange wallflowers. My home is where my art is. My home is where my heart is. It's time. It's time. And the last shots of tequila slammer and the grizzly girl, she shouts last orders. But remember to raise your glasses to those New Street artists. Those wild spirits still behowl the moon. And this night ain't over till the fat lady sings and rings a drop from the hole right down to your toes. Words on the street, just follow the beat. To where all roads lead. Thank you very much. My name's Anita Govan.
Give it up for Anita one more